Welcome to Jayam's Adhyatmik Pravachan.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Mahaganathipataye Namaha. Om Shri Mahasaraswatye Namaha. Om Shri Rajarajeshwara Swamine Namaha. Om Namo Narayanaja. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाकारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिहृत्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्. Namaskar everyone. Today I am going to describe the word-to-word meaning of Shri Hari Stotram, which was composed by Shri Brahmananda Swami. Vedas, Shastras, Puranas and many other stotras have spoken a lot about Lord Vishnu. Speaking about Lord Vishnu is a very difficult task. Still, I wanted to talk about whatever has been composed by Shri Brahmananda Swami. In this video, I would like to present the Shri Hari Stotram which was sung by my wife Deepthi.
जगज्जालपालं कचत्कण्ठमालं शरच्चन्द्रभालं महादैत्यकालं नभोनीलकायं दुरावरमायं सुपद्मसहायं भजेऽहम् सदाम्बोधिवासं गलत्पुष्पहासं जगत्सन्निवासं शतादित्यभासं गदाचक्रशस्त्रं लसत्पीतवस्त्रं हसच्चारुवक्त्रं भजेऽहम् रमाकण्ठहारं श्रुतिव्रातसारं जलान्तविहारं धराभारहारं चिदानन्दरूपं मनोज्ञस्वरूपं धृतानेकरूपं भजेऽहम् जराजन्महीनं परानन्दपीनं समाधानलीनं सदैवानवीनं जगज्जन्महेतुं सुरानीककेतुं त्रिलोकैकसेतुं भजेऽहम् कृताम्नायगानं खगाधीशयानं विमुक्तैर्निदानं हरारातिमानं स्वभक्तानुकूलं जगद्वृक्षमूलं निरस्थार्थशूलं भजेऽहम् समस्तामरेशं द्विरेफाबकेशं जगद्बिम्बलेशं हृदाकाशवेशं सदा दिव्यदेहं विमुक्ताखिलेहं सुवैकुण्ठगेहं भजेऽहम् सुरालीबलिष्ठं त्रिलोकीवरिष्ठं गुरूणां गरिष्ठं स्वरूपैकनिष्ठं सदा युद्धधीरं महावीरवीरं भवाम्भोधितीरं भजेऽहम् रमावामभागं तलालग्ननागं कृताधीनयागं गतारागरागं मुनीन्द्रैः सुगीतं सुरैः सम्परीतं गुणोघैरतीतं भजेऽहम् Phalashruti. इदं यस्तु नित्यं समाधाय चित्तं पठेदष्टकं कण्ठहारं मुरारे स विष्णोर्विशोकं ध्रुवं याति लोकं जराजन्मशोकं पुनर्विन्दते नो। इति श्री परमहंसस्वामी ब्रह्मानंद विरचितं श्रीहरि स्तोत्रम संपूर्णम।
Now let's try to understand the meaning of the first shloka. Jagajjalapalam, that means the person who is ruling or who is taking care of this entire world or entire universe. He is the one not only ruling, he is also protecting the entire universe. Kachat Kanthamalam, he has got an amazing garland with great flowers providing a great fragrance. Sharat Chandrapalam, his face is glowing like the moon which is in autumn season, so which is very pleasant. Mahadaitya Kalam, Mahadaitya means they are the biggest demons or the biggest threat to the entire world. That's why for them he is very cruel. He is the one who is going to kill those biggest demons. Nabhonilakayam, his body color is like blue. Duravaramayam, that means Lord Vishnu is having such a power which can get rid of all the illusions whatever the human beings have. Supadma Sahayam, he is going to help his better half, that is Goddess Lakshmi, in all aspects. Bhajeham Bhajeham, that means we are going to pray again and again to such a great power who is Lord Vishnu. Sadam Bodhivasam, who lives always in the great oceans. Galat Pushpahasam, the flowers in his garland, how are they means? They are in a state of blossom. It is similar to the smile whatever he provides, which is so pleasant and which makes the human beings or his devotees very happy. Jagat Sannivasam, he lives all across. That's why he is called as Sarvantaryami. He is there in all the living and non-living objects. Shataditya Bhasam, he is illuminating in a way which is equivalent to the light which is produced by 100 suns. Gada Chakra Shastram, that means he holds Gada and Chakram, the circular one. He holds both these weapons. Lasat Pita Vastram, he wears yellow colored, very pure silk clothes. Hasaccharu Vaktram, he is always smiling so beautifully that he can attract any devotees or any human beings. Bhajeham Bhajeham, so we are praying to such kind of great power or Paramatma again and again to get his blessings. Ramakantaharam means Lord Vishnu is present inside the necklace which is worn by Goddess Lakshmi. Shrutivratasharam, essence of all these Vedas. If you understand the essence of Vedas, that means you can understand Lord Vishnu. Jalantar Viharam, who roams around, who enjoys inside the water. Dharabharaharam, who is taking care of all the weight of the entire earth. Chidananda Rupam, it is the happiness which is forever. That is why it is called as Satchidananda Rupam. There is no sorrow at all, and this happiness is permanent. Manogya Swarupam, by seeing whom our mind and our heart will become very calm and peaceful. That's why he is also called as Paramatma, which was very well described in Bhagavad Gita. Dhrutaneka Rupam, he has incarnated in multiple forms to protect the good people or the devatas and to kill the rakshasas, that is dushta shikshana. Bhajeham bhajeham. We are praying to such kind of great Mahavishnu again and again. Jarajanmahinam. He is a person, he is a great power who is free from birth, who is free from death, or who is free from aging. Paranandapinam. By seeing him, it is a feeling like as if we are drinking the Amrutam. Samadhanalinam, who provides always the peace to the entire society and who is always peaceful, who has an answer to everything. Sadaiva Navinam. He is always in a new form to protect the people. Jagajjalapalam. He is the one who is responsible for the creation of this entire universe. Suranika Ketum. Suraha means the devatas are the people who does the welfare for the entire society. He is the one who is taking care of such suraha, that kind of devatas. Trilokaika Setum. He is the one who can help the devotees in getting out of the birth and death cycle, who will act like a bridge. Bhajeham bhajeham. We are praying to the great power again and again. Krutamnaya Ganam. Lord Vishnu is a great power who has sung the Veda. That means he has done the Samagana. Khagadisha Vasam. He is the one who was driving on the greatest of the great bird, Garuda. Vimuktir Nidanam. He is the one who will get the humanity out of their birth and death cycle, who can bless them with the eternal salvation. That is the Vimukti. Hararatimanam. He is the one who will destroy all his enemies. Swabhaktanukulam. He will take care of his devotees. Jagat Vrukshamulam. This has been told by Lord Krishna itself in Srimad Bhagavad Gita's 15th chapter and first shloka, saying that Urdhvamula madhashakam ashvattam prahuravyayam Chandamsi yasya parnani yastam veda savedavid. That means he himself has orchestrated that. He is the person who is the root for this entire world, which is considered as a tree. Nirastartha Shulam. He is the one who can get rid of all the problems or all the sorrows whichever the human beings have. Bhajeham bhajeham. So we are praying to such great power again and again. Samastamaresham. He is the greatest of the great gods. Virefabhagesham. Here they are describing about the hair color. His hair color is so black in such a way that it is same as the black bee. Jagat Bimbalesham. This entire universe, it is just a small particle when he sees it. So he is so big when compared to the entire universe. Hrudakasha Desham. They are describing that his Hrudayam or his heart is so clear, and they are comparing it with the Akasham, that is the clear sky. That means Akasham is a Panchabhutam, which is the highest. Out of all these three gunas, Sattvagunam, Rajogunam or Tamogunam, that means the best or middle or least qualities, it is out of all these three gunas, that is the best quality only Lord Vishnu has. Sadadivya Deham. His body is always pure and it is always divine in nature. Vimukta Khileham means he doesn't care about or he doesn't have any relation with any of these materialistic things. Savaikuntha Geham. That means his residence is Vaikuntham. Bhajeham bhajeham. We are praying to such kind of great power, Paramatma, again and again. Surali Balishtam. That means he is the most powerful of all the gods. Triloki Varishtam. He is the greatest among all the people in all the three lokas or all the three planets. Gurunam Garishtam. He is the greatest of all the teachers. That's why we call him Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Swarupaika Nishtam. He is into a good form to protect the people. However, he doesn't have a form. He is Nirakara. Sada Yuddha Dhiram. Whenever he goes into any war, he is the winner. Mahavira Viram. He is the greatest of the great warriors. Mahambodhitiram. He is a great power who can bring a person who is into death and birth cycle, which is in the form of an ocean. He can easily bring them out of that ocean. Bhajeham Bhajeham. That means we are praying to such superpower again and again. Ramavama Bhagam. That means Goddess Lakshmi Devi always sits next to Lord Vishnu on his left side. Talalagna Nagam. Lord Vishnu always sits or sleeps on the 1,000-headed serpent or the snake, that is Adisheshwara. Krutadhina Yagam. People can reach Paramatma only when if they do some kind of tyagam, that means the renunciation, or by doing some kind of sacrifice. That's why in the Vedam, when we meet any yogis or who has got great qualities, we recite this mantra called Nakarmana na prajaja dhane dhatyage naike amruthatvama nashuh. We cannot reach the God if we simply have money or the people. We can only get that amrutam or the immortality or eternal salvation only by the sacrifice. Gataragaragam. That means by having his darshan, we'll get rid of all the sins, whatever we have done. Munindrai Sugitam, the great sages who always pray to him or who always sings about his great qualities. Surai Samparitam, all the gods pray to him. Gudau Ghairatitam, that means, as I told earlier, he is out of all these three gunas, that is Sattva, Raja and Tamo gunas. He is above all these three gunas. Bhajeham Bhajeham. We are praying to such kind of Lord Vishnu again and again. Phalashruti. Phalashruti means what is the advantage of reading this stotram? Idam vyastu nityam samadhaya chittam patedashtakam kantaharam murarehe. A person who recites with complete devotion every day, he is equivalent to the garland which is worn by Lord Shri Hari. Savishnor vishokam dhruvam yati lokam jarajanma shokam punarvindateno. This means whoever reads this stotram or the hymn, they will get out of this birth and death cycle. They will get rid of all the sins and they will get rid of all the problems, whatever they have. And ultimately, they would get the eternal salvation. Finally, I would like to pray to Lord Vishnu that by his grace, let the humanity be blessed with health, wealth and peace. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. Tatsat Shri Hari Charanaravindarpanamastu.